Hey, we're in Logan tonight at the Grizzly Den when the Logan Grizzlies take on the Green Canyon Wolves. It's our first chance to take a look at the Logan Grizzlies on the game of the week. The Grizzlies are coming into this game at 4-11, trying to find their identity with a brand new coach. Not only is he new to Logan, Matt Scabland is new to coaching at the high school level. They're working through how to really put a good cohesive team together, and he said they're on their way, and it doesn't hurt to have a guy that's averaging a double-double. Reed Olson averaging double figures points, double figures rebounds, and really this game runs through Reed Olson. They've got some other players around him as they try to, again, compete in a really tough Region 11. Tonight they take on the #1 team in 4A in Green Canyon, the #1 scoring team, and the #3 scorer in the entire state, Jude Haig. We'll see if they can slow down Jude on the game of the week. The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you have been missing. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. Custom Fence Company. Privacy, security, peace of mind. Anderson Seed and Garden, growing better gardeners. The Logo Shop, we logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. KSM means music, music is all we do. Factory Pizzeria, we're open late after the game. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 30 years. Welcome to Logan High, where tonight on the Game of the Week on the Valley Channel, Green Canyon and Logan will go at it. Our first chance at seeing the Grizzlies. They're 4-11 coming into tonight's games, 0-5 in Region 11 play. Green Canyon, #1 in the state in 4A, 16-1, 5-1 in the region. Gavin Crane, Jude Haig, Boston Horman, Jamison Thompson, and Easton Stokes, your starting lineup for the Green Canyon Wolves. #1 in 4A, #1 in scoring in 4A, #1 in the RPI in 4A. They've been a juggernaut this year. Ridgeline got them a couple of weeks ago, 58-54 at Ridgeline. The rematch of that one will be epic. Braden Olson, a sophomore, one of 2 sophomores that will start for this team. Ethan Woolley, that other sophomore. Braden Olson, 6'3", Ethan Woolley, 6'5". Utah State commit for football, Reed Olson. He averages a double-double on the season at 17 and 12. Milo Steele, 5'10" senior. Reed Olson's a senior as well, as we mentioned, and Josh Jensen will round out the starting 5 for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies have lost 5 straight. They lost Wednesday to Skyview, 64-47. 2 double-double players in that one. Woolley with 22 and 10, Olson with 12 and 11. Reed Olson's the 6th leading scorer in 4A, averaging nearly 17 points a game. And the #1 rebounder in 4A at almost 12 rebounds per game. Jude Haig, the number 2 scorer in the state at 23.6 for Green Canyon, number 1 in 4A on threes. He needs 61 points to break the season scoring record set by Carter Barish in the 18-19 season. We've got a few records that may go down this year. We'll talk about some of those as the game goes on. Stokes grabs the tap. And even though they're having a rough season, this crowd here at Logan is always really good. And you can hear them down in front of me. Pretty good contingent from Green Canyon. Over on the other side as well, as Crane has his shot blocked by Olsen. Coach Scablin wants his team to go fast when they can, and then when they can't, he wants to slow it down and work it into Reed Olsen. Hey, 3, got it. The number 1 sniper in 4A. Hits the bullseye on that one. Graydon Olsen, 3 to answer, won't go. Reed Olsen can't come up with the rebound. We're heading the other way. Here's Stokes. Baseline. Back inside to Crane. Put it up, leave it short. Gets his own rebound. Looking for Thompson. Thompson, a big body in there. Swings it to his right, and Reed Olsen grabs the board. Steal to the rack. Full court pressure by the Grizzlies. Haig handles. All around complete game. He's a D1 player. No doubt about it. 3 off the assist. Possible assist by Haig. He's fouled as he gets the offensive board. There's the player behind him. I think that they're going to ring up. Let's see. It's 24, Graydon Olsen. First foul of the game. And Haig gets 2. Coach Scablin saying, you know, we're going to play tough, we're going to play gritty, we're going to see if we can keep Haig under 20 points. He feels like if they can keep Haig under 20, they've got a pretty good chance. That's going to be a tough one. And also Green Canyon, just a good all-around team. Other people can pick up the slack. Here's the pressure coming, and that looked like it was touched by Crane, and he does not complain about the call. It goes out of bounds off of his fingers, and it stays here. Woolley, the sophomore, will trigger in front of the Logan student body into the backcourt. To Jensen. Steele working against Stokes. Lobs it in. Nice entry into Reed Olsen. He'd like to have that one back as he was a little too hard off the glass. It bounced off the iron and into the hands of one of the Wolves. Haig uses the Thompson pick. They blitz him and he has to give it up. Stokes. Thompson coming over to set the pick on Jensen. They switch. Crane looking at a wide open 3. Won't go. Rebound fought for. Thompson comes out of there with it. Gives it over to Crane, who steps on the end line. Thompson, probably one of the few kids in Region 11 that can body up with Reed Olsen. He may be an inch shorter, but he's thick just like Olsen is. Woolley looking to drive against Stokes. Bump, no call, rebound coming the other way. It's Haig. 2-on-1 to the rack, put it up and in. It's Jude Haig, 7, Logan 2. 5:20 to play in the first period here at the Grizzly Den. Steele in trouble in the corner, lobs it out to Reed Olsen. Olsen. Jensen, now Woolley. 10 seconds on the shot clock. In low they go to Olsen. He turns in against Horman. Horman gets a hand on it, and Olsen just powers it right through him for 2. 7-4 Green Canyon. Baseline jumper by Haig. He's feeling it. Haig with 9. And we're not even midway through the first period. Averaging 23.6 per game. Number 1 in 4A, number 3 in the state. Steele and Jensen play catch with it. Woolley looking at a 3 off the front of the iron, rebounded out of there by Stokes. Ahead to Horman. Horman loses it out of bounds. 2 turnovers for Green Canyon, and it's 9-4 Wolves with 4:10 to play in the first period. And Coach Brown's going to go to his bench. Stokes and Thompson sit down. Erickson and Cox replace them. These 2 teams played last week. Haig trying to get the assist. Horman's shot won't go. He's fouled. Graydon Olson just picked up number 2. These 2 teams played on the 11th. That's last Saturday. Because of some schedule quirks. Haig had 28 and 6 in that one. Olson for Logan 15 and 11. Non-shooting foul. And Cox looking for some help. Inside to Horman. Crane kicks it back out. And Lance Cox trying to work on Graydon Olson, who has 2 fouls. Coach Scabelin leaves him in there with those 2 fouls. Shot short. Reed Olson with the board. Off the Crane miss. 9-4 Green Canyon. 3:35 to play in the first quarter. Here at Logan. Steele needs some help. Woolley provides it. Woolley had 9 and 6 assists last time these 2 teams played. Shot too long by Jensen, but it's rebounded on the backside by Steele. Olson wants it down low. They come over and double him. He turns right into that double team, puts it up too hard. They're letting him play, both ends. There's a lot of contact down in the paint. They're letting him play. Haig, short off the front of the iron. I believe that's his first miss. He's got all 9 of the Green Canyon points. Crane leaves it short. 2:49 to play in the quarter. Still 9-4 Green Canyon as the Grizzlies offensively just can't find the range. A lot of it has to do with this Green Canyon defense. They have been very aggressive. Inside they go to Olson. He tries to throw out of the double team. If they're going to throw a double team at him, there's going to be somebody open. It's up to him to find out who that is and then move the ball quickly. Crane picks up his first. It's first team foul. Max Clayton into the ball game, and now Graydon Olson takes a seat. Steele goes inside. They tap it away from Olson. Haig was the intended receiver on that one, and it was taken away from him by Woolley. And then Woolley was fouled. I think I call it on Lance Cox. His first, and now both teams with 2 team fouls. 2:21 to play in the first period. We've been stuck on 9-4 for a bit. Green Canyon with the lead. Logan moving it around the perimeter, looking for something. Clayton over to Jensen. Jensen shut off against that zone. 5 on the shot clock. Steele's going to have to fire for 3. Too hard. Long rebound chased down by Horman. They head to Lance Cox. Gate opens all the way to the rim. Miss it. Tap up and in by Gavin Crane. 11-4. Green Canyon extends their lead to 7 as Logan's offensive woes continue. Steele and Reed Olson are the only Grizzlies with a bucket. And now Woolley's fouled out front. Is it going to be on Haig or is it going to be on Horman? It goes on Horman. Cam Alvarado in for the Grizzlies, and Reed Olson will take a rest. Stokes back in for Green Canyon. Woolley, the sophomore. Woolley gets it back, calls a play, looking for a screen. Gets one, Jude Haig's there to shut him off. Turns, fires, hits. Woolley with the nice shot, makes it 11-6. Kick out, 3 on the way. Stokes can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Clayton. Steele against Haig. Now Jensen. Back to Clayton. He hands off to Jensen, baseline. Quick hands by Stokes, and he takes it away. A pilfer of the first order. And the shot clock is off. 24 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's a 5-point Green Canyon lead, 11-6. The Wolves will hold. Haig, he's within shooting range right now. And Steele is right up in his grill. 7 seconds. Stokes, cross court, catch, shoot, hit. 14-6 after the 3 by Erickson. Green Canyon takes an 8-point lead into the second quarter. You're watching the game of the week on the Valley Channel. Might be smoke on the water, but there's not much on the nets in this first quarter. As offense has been hard to come by for the Logan Grizzlies. We love our music here on the Valley Channel. You know where you can find everything you need in music? Well, at KSM Music. You can find your sound at KSM Music. They have everything you need to make your music shine. From guitars and keyboards to amps, accessories, and expert repairs. They've got it all. Follow them online or on their social media, or visit KSM Music. That's 2 M's, ksmmusic.com to explore their selection. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, KSM Music's here to help you find your sound. KSM Music, a Game of the Week sponsor. In other games tonight, Ridgeline is at Skyview and Westfield at Bear River. Ridgeline coming off a game against Mountain Crest and went into overtime. They had trouble with the Mustangs. I mean, you just throw it out the window, right? When you play region ball. You hear it all the time, and that seems to bear out a lot here in Region 11. Coach Scablin telling me he thought that Region 11 does not get the credit that they deserve and how tough they are. Steele has it taken away. It's Stokes. 3 turnovers now for the Grizzlies, and Erickson makes him pay. 5 straight by Erickson. It's a 16-6 lead, double-figure hole for the Grizzlies for the first time tonight. Olsen way across and out of bounds. He was trying to find Graydon Olsen, and it just wasn't there. Andre Campos into the game for Logan. Number 2. Crane, free throw line jumper off the front of the iron. Steele clears it. Steele down the lane, right into the teeth of that Wolves defense. Clayton looking inside. They double Olsen. They've held Reed Olsen down tonight, averaging almost 17 a game. He's got 2. Tries to go cross court, and he hits the wire above the rim. Letting the traffic go by is Crane before he puts it up and in. (18-6) now. Green Canyon opening up a 12-point lead. They won by 5 out in North Logan. Campos three won't go. Coach Scavlin said, I didn't even bother to do a new scouting report. The game was 6 days ago. What are they going to change? Crane tries to flush it. The drain's clogged. Clayton to the rim, won't go. Tap in by Olsen, too hard. Cox, corner, Erickson, three won't go, rebounded by Graydon Olsen. Clayton spins it into the front court. Campos bumped as he goes baseline, no call, and they turn it over. Logan now with 3 turnovers to start this second period and no points in the first 2.5 minutes. They trail 18-6. Five and a half to play in the first half. Down low, Olsen comes over to reject Horman. I don't know how a young man that big can sneak anywhere, but he snuck over. And Horman didn't see him, and he knocked it out of bounds. Timeout on the floor, 18-6. Logan trails Green Canyon with 5:29 to play here at the Grizzly Den. Well, you're going to want to keep the rabbits out of your garden, white or otherwise. You want to do that, figure out what to do in your garden to make it the best it can be. Go to Anderson Seed and Garden. Their seed catalog for 2025 is now online. They've got gardening classes for all levels, from expert to beginners. You can always learn something new. Sign up today on their website and take a look at their 5-step lawn care program there as well. AndersonSeedandGarden.com, a Game of the Week sponsor. A 7-0 run to end the first period and start this second period for Green Canyon, and they lead now 18-6. The Grizzlies just need to find some offense. Stokes with nearly another steal. Green Canyon's had a lot to say about that lack of offense. They've played aggressive and very impressive defense here in this first half. Trying to get it down low to Olsen. Graydon Olsen has it knocked back to him. He has to fire. Goes in. Are they going to count it? The far side official says yes. The near side official says no. They confer, and Graydon Olsen's prayer is answered. We'll see if that gives the Grizzlies any juice. 18-9. Green Canyon still leads by 9. Haig had 9 points in that first period. He's back out on the floor now for Green Canyon. Stokes backs it out. Haig on the move. 3 on the way. A little short. Thompson's back in, working against Reed Olsen. Olsen bothers it and collects the board. Thompson with great position. Olsen held his, and Thompson left it just a little bit short. Getting into that part of the season, these guys have played 17, 18 games, 2 games a week. Sometimes you see some short shots on a Friday night. They play it on Wednesday, and yeah, they're young kids, but they might be getting a little tired. This is the time of the year you have to kind of grind through. Midway through this second period, it's 18-9. 5 on the shot clock. Graydon Olsen's going to try again. This one's short. Nice job on the block out by Horman, and what's the call? They're going to call it on Clayton. He couldn't do anything, so he grabbed Horman and tried to move him out of the way. I mean, Horman had him locked up. First foul of this second period. Again, this officiating crew, for the most part, has let them play. 2 free throws in that first half. Jude Haig fouled on a drive, and that's it. Down low they go to Haig. Steele tries to guard him. Haig turns in and scores. Haig, one dribble to his right, elevates, puts it off the glass. Again, he committed early to Holy Cross. I haven't heard whether he's opened his recruitment back up or not. In today's day and age, you can open your recruitment back up every 15 minutes. So whether you're playing for a college or not. I'm sure there's a program up on the hill that's keeping an eye on Jude Haig, along with plenty of others. Woolley finally gets on the board. He hits the deck, no foul called, and he makes it a 20-11 game. Horman with a lot of contact, fights through it, and it's back to an 11-point lead for Green Canyon. Under 3 minutes to play here in this first half. Woolley firing again. This one's short. Rebound fought for. Olsen's there, but it flips out of his hands and into the hands of Gavin Crane. Stokes to the rim. Stokes makes it look easy. All 5 starters have scored. Steals 3. Won't go as it's a little short. Backside rebound by Crane. Thompson sizes up a 3 from straight away, and he's got it. 13-5 run to start the second period for Green Canyon, and Logan wants a timeout. It's 27-11, 2:11 to play in the half. Green Canyon on top on the game of the week. Are you craving something homemade? Well, the old Grist Mill Bakery in Logan has you covered. Enjoy their famous bread, sweet treats, and made-to-order sandwiches, all crafted with care. Follow them on social media for all the deals. Swing by one of their locations. They're in Kaysville, Ogden, Brigham City, 2 Logan locations. OldGristMillBreadCompany.com. It's the best ever. That's science. Thomas Dolby will tell you. We talked about Jude Haig needing 61 points coming into this game to break the season scoring record. Well, now he needs 50 points. He needs 50 to tie, 51 to break it. Carter Barish had 462 points in 2018-19 to set that record. He needs 23 threes to break Barish's three-point record that season. Barish had 81 that season. Haig, well, now he needs 22 threes. Stokes already has the season assist record at 91. Kaysen Holbrook had it before this season. Stokes has obliterated that record at 91. Holbrook is second at 76. He needs 8 steals to break Barish's record of 48 in this season. So Green Canyon working on a record-breaking season. I don't know that they care about that so much as they care about the games that are going to be starting the second week of February. That's, of course, the playoffs. Here's a foul. Crane looked like he may have reached across Woolley's body. Crane said, hey, he tripped. Lance Cox is going to come in for Thompson. Nope, for Horman. Playoffs start on February 12th. That's a Wednesday. It's Wednesday, Saturday that first week. Top 9 seeds get a bye, so they wouldn't play. Green Canyon wouldn't play till Saturday. Green Canyon and Ridgeline. And right now, as it stands, I believe, well, yeah, that's it. Green Canyon and Ridgeline would have a bye. Everybody else would play on Wednesday. Olsen's trapped in the corner. He goes baseline, throws it right in the feet of Easton Stokes, and they call a kick. And 14 seconds are on the shot clock, 1:42 on the game clock, with a 27-11 game. Logan trailing Green Canyon. Coach Scablin wondering about the shot clock. They reset it to 20. Jensen into steal. Jensen, left hand 3, short, rebounded by Olsen. Put it up, short again. Thompson steals away the rebound for a moment, but then it's grabbed by Steele, and he swings it up and in. 27-13. Stop and pop by Cox, won't go, and one for Jude Haig, and he's thrilled about it. Haig with 13. Foul goes on Woolley, his first. Only the second team foul in the quarter on the Grizzlies. Haig 2 for 2 from the line, and now 3 for 3. 30-13, a 17-point lead. It was a 14-6 lead at the quarter break. Grizzlies need to hurry. They finally get it across. Only 7 points for the Grizz here. Alvarado's entry pass is knocked away. And a turnover and a foul. The Grizzlies now with more turnovers than field goals in this second quarter. It's been a tough second period for Logan. And Alvarado picks up his first. Braden Olson with 2 fouls and Gavin Crane for Green Canyon with 2 fouls, the only players in any sort of foul trouble. 9 total fouls called in this first half, and we're under a minute. Jude Haig said, hey, hand it to me. Didn't get it on that handoff. Now he's got it. This is seriously his range. He could pull up from there if he wanted. See? He left it short. And a rebound foul. That's on Horman, his second. Erickson comes in, Horman will sit. I've seen Haig hit shots from that same spot before. So his mom on the top 10 all-time three-point shooters in Notre Dame history. She played women's basketball at Notre Dame. Dad is an assistant for the women's team up at Utah State. There's about not quite 1 second difference between shot and game clock. Woolley's air ball. Fast moving first half, 16.5 left in this first half. A 17-point Green Canyon lead as they lead 30-13. Haig will bring it across the timeline. 10 seconds. Cox comes to set the screen. Haig sees the door open. He's fouled hard. Down he goes. And the foul on Alvarado. Where that gate swung open down the lane and Haig turned the corner and got all the way to the rim before Alvarado was able to get there and put a body on it. 5.6 seconds to play in the half, and Haig with a chance to make it a 19-point lead for Green Canyon. Again, Green Canyon won the first game between these two, 64-59. That was a good ball game out there at Green Canyon. Haig now 4 for 4 from the free throw line in that last game. 28.6 rebounds for Haig. I say number 3 scorer in the state. He's number 2. With the whole state, not 4A. It's 5 for 5 from the line. Is Haig. 16 points here in this first half. Into Woolley, he's bumped immediately by Stokes. So Stokes picks up the cheap one.
Foul on Easton Stokes. His first personal, 13 foul.
Clock didn't even start. Third team foul. Give it into Woolley. Woolley has it poked away by Stokes. Doesn't have time to get all the way to the rim. He didn't raise quick enough. He hit the shot, but it was late. And after a big second period, Green Canyon has staked out a 32-13 lead as we go to the locker room on the game of the week.
The whole game, I don't hear anybody in the crowd. It's just me and the pitcher out there. Sometimes I'll hear a coach off to the side give a clap. Then I know that runner is going to steal. So then I give the pitcher the sign. Baseball has just been my one constant through my life. It's harder to be a catcher than any other position. We have to be a lot more vocal, leaders of the team, and there's so much more time spent in the bullpen catching pitchers. It's always my fault if something happens. I feel 100% responsible.
I always hear him say he wants to play competitive baseball as long as possible.
Yeah.
But ultimately, you go into the medical profession.
I teach myself organic chemistry for fun just because I think it's fascinating. I do a lot of backyard experiments.
He teaches me chemistry. He's like, so my head is the nucleus, and these are the electrons, and they're moving around.
ZoomTech is the LLC that I created for biotech devices. I want to help prevent or test breast cancer in the future.
Both of my sisters had breast cancer, and so when Karsten was a toddler, I decided to have preventative double mastectomies, and he was always by my side.
It's just always made me want to raise awareness of breast cancer and help other women fight through it. Definitely something that I think about because I know that I'm a carrier for the gene and it could go through my family or to my sister.
I don't like to admit it, but I brag about him a lot. Oh, there's my brother.
He's bright, he's inventive, compassionate. I'm very sentimental.
Naturally, I think, want to be successful and just pursue things that I think are interesting and take it to the maximum level. Especially with like breast cancer, I want to help as many people as I can. And I'm not going to let failures deter me.
The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you have been missing. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. Custom Fence Company. Privacy, security, peace of mind. Anderson Seed and Garden. Growing better gardeners. The Logo Shop. We logo stuff. All kinds of stuff. KSM means music. Music is all we do. Factory Pizzeria. We're open late after the game. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 30 years. Back at Logan High School, the Grizzly Den. Eric Olson along with you tonight as Green Canyon visits Logan High. Green Canyon leads 32-13 after the first half. We're getting ready to start the second half. Green Canyon led by, surprise, Jude Haig. 16 points in that first half. 4 for Gavin Crane, 2 apiece for Easton Stokes and Boston Horman. 5 points for Gavin Erickson off the bench and 3 for Jamison Thompson. For the Grizzlies, they were paced by Milo Steele and Ethan Woolley, each who had 4 points, 3 for Graydon Olson, and only 2 for Reed Olson, who averages 17 and 12. He's got plenty of rebounds tonight. I don't keep that stat. The game's too fast for me to do that myself, but he's collected plenty just by the eye test, but only 2 points. Nobody really in foul trouble as the first half was adjudicated in a very liberal manner. Last score we had from Smithfield, Skyview was leading Ridgeline 13-12. We'll keep an eye on that one and see how that one turns out. That's the other big game going on in the Valley tonight. Westfield's at Bear River. Mountain Crest has tonight off. One more region game for Logan. They play Bear River and then they start through again. This is the second time they played Green Canyon. Again, because of a scheduling quirk, they play twice in 6 days. Haig is knocked down. And a timeout has to be called by Green Canyon. 32-13, 7:43 to play. In the third quarter, Green Canyon with the lead. Well, we're a long way from those summer dreams, but the Logo Shop already has you in mind. Are you going to have a reunion or something where you want to make t-shirts or sweatshirts or a camp? The Logo Shop can do that for you. They can help you design and put your logo on t-shirts, sweatshirts. They can put your logo on anything because they logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. The Logo Shop, a Game of the Week sponsor. Haig working against Steele. Uses the Crane screen, now gives it up to Stokes. Stokes down low, short corner to Crane, and Crane misses as he tries to go behind the side of the board. And then the other end, same thing for Woolley. Horman, textbook break. Run by the Wolves. You can see why the top scoring team in 4A at 68 points per game, just under 68. Now we got a foul out front. Stokes may have just picked up his second. Bodying out there out front, he does pick up his second. Stokes, Horman, and Crane with 2. Braden Olson with 2 for Logan. We've played a minute of this third quarter. It's 34-13 Green Canyon. They used an 18-7 second period to really blow this ball game open. Steele off the glass, won't go. Rebound fought forward, Stokes has it. Grizzlies just having a tough time scoring tonight. They've had some shots. They haven't had a lot of good looks because of that Green Canyon defense, but even when they haven't been able to put it in the bucket. Stokes has 4. You can't survive many single-digit quarters. And the Grizzlies have already had 2 of them. Olsen. Horman tries to take it away. You see how much big, you see how big Olsen is. He had Horman next to him at 6'2", and he just dwarfed him. Olsen fights for the board. It's knocked away by Crane and taken away by Thompson. Stokes. Now he gets Jensen diving into his legs. Jensen was diving for the ball because it was out in front of Stokes. Then Stokes took a step into where Jensen wasn't trying to get into his legs. And that one's always scary. You hate to see anything happen. And lucky everything was okay. Everybody's okay there. Stokes back to Crane. Crane drives in. Horman hits the deck. Thompson fires for 3 and gets it. Thompson with 6 on a pair of 3-pointers. One in the second, one here in the third. And it's out to a 26-point lead. Woolley looking down low to Olsen. Olsen turns in, misses it. It hit every part of that rim. And now we got a technical foul on Coach Scabling. He wanted a penalty down low. Still in football mode. He wanted a foul down low on Olsen as he stepped in. But they've been letting them play pretty rough all night on both ends. So we're going to get a couple of free throws and Haig will toe the line. Haig 5 for 5 from the free throw line tonight. 16 points in that first half. And he swishes that one. Both free throws good for Haig. Now Logan wants a timeout. We'll see if Coach Scabelin uses it to chew on the refs or if he talks to his team. 41-13, Green Canyon leads Logan with midway through this third period. Hey, protect your property with style. A custom fence. They design and install high-quality fences that fit your needs and budget. From wood to vinyl to custom designs, they'll do it all. Check out their latest projects and promotions by visiting customfence.com. Fences stand out from the rest at Custom Fence. And hey, Dr. Paul Danes in Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology is the man to see if you're a little bit worried about your hearing or the hearing of a loved one. If you're struggling to hear conversations or your favorite sounds, Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology provides personalized hearing solutions, expert care, and advanced technology. Visit CacheValleyHearing.com. Make Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology your first stop for all of your hearing aid and hearing needs. I might need to go see him. I've been doing this for a lot of years with amplified crowd noise in my ears. It just gives me an excuse not to listen to people though when I don't want, right? What was that? No, I didn't hear you. Stokes crosses the timeline. Green Canyon with the ball after the technical foul and a 28-point lead. Stokes down low. Nice pass, little pocket pass to Crane. Crane almost flubbed it out of bounds. Haig nearly throws it away. Who's that out of bounds off of? Steele. Thompson's going to take a break, and Lance Cox comes in for him. Crane from Horman, now to Haig in the corner. It's short as Steele contested it. Boy, Steele has given up 6 inches or more to Haig as he's drawn that assignment, it seems, most of the evening. Outside of Reed and Grade and Olsen, Green Canyon really does have a size advantage. That foul's on Stokes. That's his third. Keep an eye on that one. Haig is the gas in the tank of this Green Canyon engine, but Stokes, he's the engine that makes it go. Crane, 3. Gavin Crane with 7. And it's a 31-point lead. Olsen all the way to the rack. Put it up and in. His first bucket since the first quarter. Every time he has touched the ball, they've collapsed on him and really worked to keep him from getting into this ball game and being a factor, and it's worked. He hasn't had really any clean looks, and that's only his 4th point. Trying for number 5, he averages nearly 17 a game. Free throw won't go. Rebound fought for. Haig comes up with it. Olsen reaches in and fouls him. He was looking for the tie-up. Reed Olsen picks up his first. Both teams with 3 team fouls. We're just past the halfway point of the third quarter. It was a fast-moving first half. This third quarter with 6 fouls and a technical and a handful of timeouts has been a longer one. 44-15. Green Canyon looking to go up by 30 on this possession. Cross court to Erickson. He's been hot tonight. That one's short, rebounded by Graydon Olsen. Steele across the timeline. Jensen, 3. Too long. Rebounded by Erickson, ahead to Cox. Back to Erickson. Here's Thompson. Underneath, Horman lay it up and in as the defense broke down. Horman was calling for it before they finally found him. Only 2 points for Logan here in this third period. The second and third periods have just gone off the rails for the Grizzlies. The start wasn't bad, but here's a turnover, their first of the second half. 14-2, they've been outscored here in the first 5 minutes of this third period. The Grizzlies have had some close games and they've had some blowouts. They've tried to hang in, and in this one, Green Canyon's just had more firepower, and it shows. Thompson backing in on Olsen. Both of the Olsens come over, and they leave it short. Horman with a near steal. I've got Green Canyon with only 3 turnovers for the night. Logan with 7. Braden Olsen and Jensen will take a break. Alvarado and Campos into the game for Logan. Steele to Campos. Steele fires for 3. That one won't go. Olsen taps it out of bounds. This offense will run through him. Coach Scable wants to run when they get a chance. He wants to play fast when they can get out and run, but then if the defense is there and set up, then they'll slow it down and try to run it through Olsen. But Green Canyon's just done a great job of just not even letting him get a touch. Erickson's trapped. He steps on the end line. No, they call timeout. The Wolves lead 46-15 with 2:12 to play in the third on the game of the week. Are you craving a delicious deal? Then head on over to Wendy's and grab their 2 for $5 meal deal. 2 for $6, excuse me, meal deal. Can't even read my own writing. Mix and match favorites like classic or spicy chicken sandwich, Dave single, or a 10-piece spicy or classic nuggets. 16 different combos to choose from. And if that's not enough, look for a biggie bag. They're anywhere from $4 to $7 depending on what you order. Burgers, chicken, nuggets. They come with fries, drink, and everyone comes with a 4-piece nugget. Great deals at Wendy's. Get their app. The app's the way to go with Wendy's, a Game of the Week sponsor. Haig set to inbounds, 21 on the shot clock, 2:12 on the game clock. We're in the third period. And Green Canyon with a commanding lead. Reed Olsen taps it away, but it's picked up by Cox. Here's Haig. He hasn't really looked to score much here in the third. He's got 2 free throws, and that's it. Erickson has been a spark plug off the bench. He has 7. 1:45 to play here in the third period. Green Canyon cruising at the Grizzly Den, 48-15. Logan's lowest output of the season was 34 points against Mountain Crest in a 35-34 loss. This one, that may be in danger tonight. Woolley with 6 as he hits the baseline jumper. Stepping into a 3 is Crane, too hard, rebounded by Steele. Steele uses the Alvarado screen. Back up to Alvarado on the roll. 3-pointer, too hard. And a good job by Thompson to block out 4A's #1 rebounder, Reed Olsen. Under a minute now. Fire for 3, Lance Cox won't go. Alvarado to Campos. He calls for a screen. Straight away on the slip in that screen was Olsen. Put it up, won't go. and a foul. If it's on Lance Cox, that'll be his second. And let's see. It is. The Grizzlies have shot one free throw tonight. That was by Reed Olson. He missed it. That one was in this third quarter. Now he's got 2 coming. 7 for 7 from the line for Green Canyon, all by Haig. Stokes will replace Jude Haig. Haig with only 2 points here in the third after 16 in the first half. They were looking to keep him under 20, were the Grizzlies, thinking if we can keep him under 20, maybe we can give ourselves a chance. But he's under 20 and they're down by 30. It's been a team effort for the Wolves tonight. That one's out of bounds off of Green Canyon. As Gavin Crane went flying by and it bounced off him and out of bounds. 41 seconds to play in the third. 48-18, Green Canyon. Crane tries to steal that one away from Olson. Olson had to go down around his feet to pick up that bounce pass. Crane came in and popped it away. Woolley's out front. Coming to steal it away is Erickson. Erickson to the rack, he's fouled. Logan now with 8 turnovers. Sometimes it just looks like Green Canyon is playing with 7 players out there. They're just everywhere. They came in dialed in tonight. I think Coach Brown talked to him about how close that game was last Saturday as the Grizzlies were hung in there and ended up losing that game by 5. But Green Canyon came out tonight, and I think they set the tone pretty early. And Logan hung around that first quarter, but the second and third quarter have belonged to the Wolves. A 16-point third quarter after an 18-point second quarter for Green Canyon. Campos, long 3, too long, rebounded by Erickson. Shot clock's off, 8 seconds left. Erickson turned it over. First turnover of this second half for Green Canyon. They have 4. 5.4 on the third quarter clock. Let's see if the Grizzlies can put one in the bucket. Woolley, he made the last shot of the half, but he was too late taking it. Firing away before the buzzer, and it's short. It was right on line, but he left it short. 48-18. Green Canyon leading Logan as we head to the fourth on the game of the week. Great food, great times at the Factory Pizzeria in Logan, from cheesy calzones to loaded subs, and of course their famous pizza. Something for everyone. Follow them on social media, stay updated on their latest deals and events. Whether it's dine-in or takeout, the Factory Pizzeria has your next favorite meal waiting. TheFactoryPizzeria.com, if you order there, you get 5% off of your online order. The Factory Pizzeria, Game of the Week sponsor. Next week, the last, are you kidding me? Is that right? No, the second to the last week in February, or January. I look at my calendar and I'm like, wait a minute. That's the second to the last week. We are back here at Logan. Mountain Crest will be in the building. It's Logan and Mountain Crest tangle. We close out January with a great ball game. Ridgeline at Green Canyon. Green Canyon trying to get back at their only loss so far of the season against Ridgeline, and then we close out the regular season Ridgeline at Mountain Crest, and then stay tuned to our Facebook and our Twitter to find out what playoff games we'll be covering. We typically will cover one of those home first round games once it gets to where they have the second, third, and finals. And have other rights to that, and we don't carry those. Thompson putting it up and in. Thompson with 7. Check that, Thompson with 8. 50-18. Down low they go to Olsen. Olsen is doubled. Throws out of that double team. Campos fumbles it out of bounds, but it's knocked away by Stokes, they say.
Out of bounds, Grizzlies basketball.
Only 5 points in that third quarter for Logan, after scoring only 7 in the second. Campos has it knocked away by Stokes. But the Grizzlies get it back. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Campos does not get it off. That's 2 shots the Grizzlies have hit tonight, but they haven't beat the shot clock. And that's turnover number 9. Points at a premium for the Grizz. And they've had at least 5 taken off the board. Not that they'd make much difference with how this game has gone. It's just been that kind of night for the Grizzlies offensively. Watching things down in the paint. And this game has been physical. They try to go backdoor to Crane, and Olsen takes it away. Woolley steps in, knocked away by Hay. Olsen gets down on the floor, trying to get it from him is Stokes. Timeout, Logan. 50-18 with 6:27 to play in the game. Green Canyon well on their way to 17-1. If you're looking to switch up your lunch or dinner, try the fan favorite spicy chicken sandwich, the classic Baconator at Wendy's. Don't forget to pair it with crispy fries and a Frosty. Something new for everyone. That spicy chicken, that'll wake up Sleepy Gene. Follow them online for exclusive deals and limited time menu items. If you use that app, I keep talking about it, 10-piece nuggets for free for new app users. Get on the Wendy's app today. Everything's apps these days, my friends. They're great for the drive-through. Olsen gets the inbounds pass. He gets his second chance at an and-one tonight. He's got 7 points. Looking for 8. Thompson picks up his first foul. First team foul on Green Canyon here in this fourth quarter. And again, Olsen is short. He was short the last time he shot free throws. On the second one, he hit the first one. He's taken 4 free throws. He's been short on 3 of them. Crane fires for 3. Couldn't decide what he wanted to do, and finally decided, oh, I guess I'll shoot it. And he has 10. He joins Haig in double figures. 53-20. Here's Olsen down on that low block. 3 players collapse against him. He puts that one up too hard. Haig slings it up to Crane. Crane turns and misses. Rebounded by Haig, and he's fouled by Reed Olsen. Haig will go to the line. Olsen hustled back. But he couldn't grab the rebound, and Haig was right up his chest, and he's fouled. Haig's free throw is good. Eli Cox in the ball game for Logan. His first action tonight. Haig now with 20. .540 to play in the ball game. Woolley He and Graydon Olson are sophomores in the start for this team. There's some development going on there. Coach Scablin coached for years with that Cache Valley Elite team on the high school level. I don't know if you've seen those guys play it. Coach Brimhall started that. That's who has Olson fighting down low, can't get it to go. That's who coached Scablin when he played here. Jeff Brimhall. Erickson looking at a three, and he likes what he sees. Excuse me, that's Crane. Crane with 13 now. We're back to Coach Scablin. They've been running that. He's been running that coaching with Cache Valley Elite for 15 years. Started with Brimhall, the miss by Woolley, and he picks up the loose ball. And he came in kind of late in the process as Cox hits the three. And he got the job, and he knows that there's work to be done here for the Grizzlies. And he said first thing is to get our culture and our expectations down for these guys. It's going to be developmental for a little bit. He said I never have to get on him about effort. Crane again. Heat check, and he cools off. 58-23 midway through this fourth quarter. Green Canyon led by Jude Haig with 20, 13 for Gavin Crane. Here's a turnover, number 10. Haig is fouled and one. Haig with 16 in that first half. Nine in the first quarter, 7 in the second, 2 in the third, 4 in this one, and looking for 5, and I imagine that he will be subbed out after this free throw. Unless he wants to keep playing, then he'll miss it on purpose so he can stay on the court. No reason to. When you're up by 37 points, 60-23. Haig hits it. And he heads to the bench with 23. He averages 23.6. Gavin Crane sits down with 13. 8 for Thompson. 7 for Erickson. 4 for Stokes. Three and a half minutes left in this ball game. Pretty much the JV squad's in there now for both teams. These guys all just got done playing just over an hour ago. Campos had to reach in and grab. He ended up dragging down the Green Canyon player. Oh, that wasn't Campos. Free throws up and good.
Grizzlies number 12, Jacob Stock, and number 24, Graydon Olson.
You can hear the up by 40 chant. Here's a steal. And one as Green Canyon's pouring it on. Etherington hit those 2 free throws earlier. And Austin gets a bucket. And a free throw coming. Turnover number 11. A moment ago. Austin misses, and it's rebounded by the Grizzlies. Spotch with it. A bye in there with the ball. Will Ward Ward out front to Graydon Olson. His three won't go. Rebound fought for, tapped out of bounds. We're staying here. 2:34 to play. It's all over but the crying at the Grizzly Den. Logan will be at Bear River next Wednesday, and then back home next Friday for the game that we're doing. Logan and Mountain Crest, a bye, long three, good. Two minutes to play in the ball game as Etherington looks for some help. They knock it away from him, so he says, fine, I'll do it myself. He's fouled. For Graydon Olson, he picks up number 3, his first foul since the first period. Etherington, a 6'7" junior. That's the 5th team foul on Logan, so it's free throws the rest of the way. Only 1:36 to play in the ball game. Green Canyon goes to Skyview next Wednesday. They're home against Bear River next Friday. Etherington 3 for 3 in this quarter on free throws. Now 4 for 4. (17 to 8) in this quarter for Green Canyon. Abai is going to fire up again, misses. Rebound by Ward, too hard, and Wheeler gets the rebound. Anderson goes to Etherington. Now back to Wheeler. He plays catch with Anderson. 15 on the shot clock, 58 on the game clock. Etherington coming to set the pick. Anderson, cross court, 3 in the corner on the way, and good by Bracken. .20 quarter for Green Canyon. 70 points on the night for the Wolves. We wondered if they were going to hit that in the middle of the third when they only had 40-odd points. Abai, long 3. He's not afraid to shoot. Wheeler with the board, and now Green Canyon can just run out the clock. So it was a 5-point game last time these two teams played. Logan put a scare into Green Canyon and North Logan. And then Green Canyon comes here to the Grizzly Den and shows them who's boss. 70 to 26. Green Canyon with the win over Logan. Green Canyon improves to 17-1, 6-1 in region play. Logan falls to 0-6 in the region, 4-12 overall. We hope you enjoyed tonight's ball game on the game of the week. We'll be back next week right here in Logan when the Grizzlies host Mountain Crest. We'll see you next time on the Valley Channel. The Game of the Week on the Valley Channel is brought to you by Cache Valley Hearing and Audiology. Bring back what you have been missing. Wendy's of Cache Valley. It's way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. Aspen Dental. Get that gorgeous smile you've always wanted. Custom Fence Company. Privacy, security, peace of mind. Anderson Seed and Garden. Growing better gardeners. The Logo Shop. We logo stuff, all kinds of stuff. KSM means music. Music is all we do. Factory Pizzeria. We're open late after the game. And the Valley Channel, Cache Valley's TV station for over 30 years.
Nobody does bacon like Wendy's. And now, we're bringing you the Big Bacon Classic, made with fresh, never frozen beef, topped with hot and crispy bacon. So if you're not getting your bacon cheeseburger from Wendy's, what are you getting? If you want bacon done right, we got you with the Big Bacon Classic. What are you waiting for?